I can't believe so many people have forgotten that Sienna Gomez is a sexual assaulter, but I guess karma is a bitch and Sienna is getting exposed for essaying multiple guys as well.
Paybacks. Payback.
For what? For what?
Paybacks. It's so funny. It's so funny to me.
In case you thought Sienna was the only TikToker who got exposed this week, well, Mads Lewis decided to join her and expose Nessa Barrett and multiple TikTokers for being rude AF. And y'all, even Thomas Petru revealed that he has paid thousands of dollars for Chase Hudson to not be in jail. And for what reason, you may ask? Well, stick around to find out what really happened. It's crazy how Sienna Gomez got canceled so easily on the internet for essay Jack Wright, but then we never really gave her actions any attention later on whatsoever. I mean, essay is a really sensitive subject to talk about, and I know the Sienna Gomez cancellation happened a while ago, but it's weird how people didn't hold her accountable for her actions like they did to James Charles, since he's still getting called out every now and then for his predatory behavior. As y'all know, Sienna got herself in 3 major situations at the same time almost a year ago, after not only she got accused of essaying her ex-boyfriend Jack Wright, but she even got exposed for being a rude person in general and a bully in school. This resulted in Sienna making multiple YouTube videos defending herself while accusing Jack and his friends of fabricating the entire story, in which it made the hate towards Sienna pile up on her until she disappeared off of social media and returned months later with a Nike commercial.
I decided to take a month off of social media due to the negativity surrounding my platform. It was honestly one of the most difficult times in my life for many reasons. My purpose in this life is to create, and whether that's silly TikTok dances or showing unedited photos of myself, creating and inspiring is what fulfills me.
Just kidding, it wasn't really an advertisement, but it gave off this vibe as she confessed in her video how healthy her life has been while she was off of social media. Now, it's been 7 months since this situation went down, and I'm pretty sure the majority of you guys have forgotten about it, because the situation was never brought up by either Jack or Sienna. And that's when I feel like the essay allegations went unnoticed, since people were left confused about Jack or Sienna and whether which one was right in this situation. Although Sienna has returned to social media, posting videos that she normally would, Jack, on the other hand, was extremely bothered how he didn't receive the justice he deserved. So instead, he decided to post a very controversial TikTok video this week out of nowhere, where he not only mentioned the situation between him and Sienna, but he even exposed her for essaying multiple guys in LA as well. Can't stay quiet anymore, especially when other guys in LA told me what she did to them as well. I'm done being gaslighted and silenced. Y'all deserve to know. Please give me a little more time, but please know I've had love and support through all of this from family, friends, and all of you online. After posting this, you would probably expect Jack to receive all the love and support from people for still being traumatized about the incident that happened between him and Sienna. But unfortunately, you guys, Jack received major hate from the internet because of his video, since he seemed desperate to revive the entire situation again just for attention. This is not how you do this. Okay, now I don't trust him. He's doing this to stay relevant. Better start speaking then. 6th Amendment, innocent until proven guilty. I would love to hear your guys' opinion on the situation, but let's move on to Mads Lewis now, who decided to come after her ex-friends this week and expose them for being rude AF. Is it so difficult, Mads, to mind your own business and stop talking about people that you no longer have a connection with?
No, I don't think you understand. I'm obsessed.
As y'all have seen recently, Mads has been going on multiple interviews shading and exposing multiple influencers for fun and entertainment, such as this interview where she threw shots at her ex-boyfriend Jaden Hustler.
Ex really dodged a bullet, LOL. Okay, no, if anything, I dodged a bullet. I should have left a while ago. So some of the words I have blocked on my social media are my entire ex's list names and the other toxic girls that go with it.
Another interview of Mads shading Thomas Petru this week for not inviting her to be in the Hype House Netflix show also went viral.
Because one time Thomas Petru was doing an interview and Barstool asked him, would you have Mads in the house? And he goes, no. I don't understand why he laughed and said no. Thomas, I was one of the first people you asked to be in your house and I said no.
I can literally point out every single shade Mads threw at these influencers in the past month from her interviews, but it would take me forever because this girl just loves entertaining the media just to gain attention. Now, the reason why I'm mentioning this entire story again is because Mads didn't mind her business for a bit this week. And by that, I mean my girl Mads decided to come after Nessa Barrett and the girls she used to live with, after she went ahead and described them for being rude AF towards her.
All the girls that I used to live with, they all kind of like give me dirty looks, like Emma and Dev. Yeah, but you were at Sab, Cynthia.
As Mads was going off on her ex-friends, she then decided to mess everything up and add more fuel to the fire by saying that Nessa's friends are fake and they're only taking advantage of Nessa because she might be collabing with Justin Bieber in the future.
All these people that are friends with Nessa want to be friends with Nessa because she might be collabing with Justin Bieber because they want to be backstage at your concert.
At this point, people were extremely disturbed with what Mads had said about Nessa and her friends, as if she was trying to ruin their friendship by making up rumors about them. And y'all, this situation made Cooper, aka Sabrina Quiseta's boyfriend, to comment on the situation by saying this. Nah, bruh. You just crazy. On top of this, y'all, Nessa's friends, aka Sabrina, Cooper, Emma, and Devin, went ahead and unfollowed Mads on Instagram afterwards, in which Nessa involved herself in the situation as well by making a shady and cryptic TikTok videos and Instagram stories saying this. LOL, IDK if I can hold this shit in anymore, y'all. With that being said, y'all, here's what people had to say about the situation. If I was Nessa, I would let everything be known, NGL. For once, I don't blame Nessa. Mads brought it back into the spotlight. Mads has talked bad about Nessa so many times now, IDK how she hasn't said anything back, because let's end today's video with Thomas Petru shading Chase Hudson for paying thousands of dollars for his court case. I know Thomas Petru had so much hate for Chase Hudson ever since he released that Hype House Netflix show and kept shading Chase in it. At least the truth got revealed. Am I right? If you guys have seen my previous video about the Hype House, then you probably know how people have been complaining for a while about Chase Hudson being treated horribly on the show, since not only were they mentioning him in every episode, but even Thomas and his girlfriend described Chase moving out of the Hype House as rude and disrespectful.
The way that Chase moved out was disrespectful, rude as f***.
Now, you might be asking, what made Thomas and his side chick come after Chase's decision to move out of the Hype House? Well, despite all the assumptions and accusations people made about it, apparently, Thomas was upset and annoyed about Chase moving out for one reason. And that reason was about Chase taking advantage of him, since Thomas has helped Chase multiple times and spent thousands of dollars on him just so he wouldn't go to jail after he got accused of witnessing Tony Lopez hooking up with underage girls.
Those first two houses ended up with me getting sued 3-4 times. I've had to deal with all these lawsuits.
Even though Thomas wasn't really direct about it, people were 100% convinced that Thomas was shading Chase, since they were the only two members who got accused of witnessing Tony Lopez bringing underage girls to the Hype House and doing nothing about it. We all know they care more about their money than any of their friendship. Dude, don't try to make yourself look like the victim here. He knew what he was signed up for when he and Daisy and Chase started Hype House. If you enjoyed today's juicy video, then make sure to watch my previous videos by clicking the tab right here.